Well, PSM will be tossing back Moon Meander, but with that crit, as well as the boots, he's got all the movement speed from Scorched Earth, and the acid sprays down. This will be first blood. PSM's going to tick. Dendi actually came closer as well, copping a little bit of spill damage from that and cancelling off his bottle charge. So Dendi has 80 life, sitting back behind this tier 1 tower, and he can't come any closer. All he can do is leech experience from this mid lane.
Oh, top lane. Miracle's actually going to be dropping pretty low here. In fact, they get the kill. They just run at him straight up and manage to pick off the Necrophos.
The phase group build coming in from Moon Meander as, Fly's in no man's land. He's just trying to outrun Horvorst, and now with a Plaza Field, Fly will be able to survive Horvorst. He needs one more attack, but Fly's got space to salve up. Horvorst still has a hell of a lot of damage here, but it's not enough to kill off Fly, and he can't catch up to him. They both have the boost, but it's 3-1-5 movement speed versus 3-5-8.
SoNNeikO trying to get away. The last death pulse isn't going to be enough, but neither is the overwhelming odds. And Funnik doesn't have the kind of movement speed. He turns and fights crit, but he can't take this anymore.
No, he's going to back it up, but then again, SoNNeikO is still in the neighborhood. Bottles as well as one charges a miracle. He's so low. Moon Meander's actually going to get the kill over on the Rubick in the meantime, but it's a trade-off. They'll be pushed back.
Oh, Dendi. Oh, nice bait. Maybe they can actually get the stun on him. Okay.
Triple raises, but he's still got Chemical Rage up, so the raises will do some work, but it's not enough.
Yeah, if he didn't pop the Chemical Rage before he stunned himself up, that would have been a great kill. But bottom, oh Jesus, oh the critical! Moon Meander picks up the kill on the Razor behind the tower because he gets a clutch critical before the TP can complete, and Moon Meander's just going, I don't know.
Guaranteed kill on Necro, and this is something which Monkey just don't have yet. There's no level 6 over a Miracle. The dual breath's keeping Funnik back, and now the duel is up. Fly will end up dying here, and the winner does go to the Legion Commander as they go for more. The Tether after it, and well, there's no more heal to come out from SoNNeikO. It's just going to be this Tether and more supports rotating in from Monkey. It's a concoction stun, and on the Legion Commander, just after he did the press the attack. But they just keep fighting. They've got so much extra damage at the moment, but underneath the tier...
Yeah, and now he's just going to be kind of like a walking ultimate in the mid game, and they're going to have to be so reliant on Moon Meander, who's going to pick up a kill on Funnik. Yeah, unless Wiz can save him the heal.
The deny, no, it's actually going to be the heal, but no, Doombringer's there. And with the Scorched Earth as well as the Phase Boost, look at SoNNeikO just run. It's the haste through this game.
That would be greed on greed on greed.
They're cutting through. The Observe Ward actually scattered the fact that Moon Meander went into the tree line, and now they reveal it, and the duel will begin. No TP support can come in time. This Doombringer dies, and Funnik now has a bonus 20 damage from his 2-1 duels.
Yeah, when Doom is separated from the Lich, you got to remember he has exceptionally low armor. Like, he's level 8, and he only has 10% magic resistance.
Coming bottom lane, they're after crit. Jakiro will go into the tree line now. He's still got Ice Path available, which can screw around with this, but ends up getting a little bit confused.
Else he can do at this point. Middle's obviously taken out by the Alchemist. He can't really show himself bottom. Where Dendi's gonna die.
Yeah, the Doom's already out in him, and there's nothing he can really do about this. He understands that. And so just gets the game.
Pimp, if you could, just alternate between the CS and the net worth to display the absurd difference. Well, first, we got to kill at bottom.
Yeah, Dendi is once again going to die. This is second death. The Requiem is only the death Requiem, and then relocate in with the Macropire down. Vorth will arrive in this. They start the duel over on crit as another successful victory. 30 bonus damage now to Funnik. Just watch it keep ticking up. And Notel, well, he's ready to blink himself over. Throws out the concoction on PSM. He's not going to commit to this. Instead, he just wants to blink back in the range of the tier 1 tower, as well as Horvorst, hilariously enough. And Funnik press the attack, moves forward. He's after Notel. The acid spray is going to go down again, and Concoction is prepping as well. They're very deep underneath this tower, and that's when they go for the Concoction stun. But Horvorst being kept up by SoNNeikO, doing his work. Notel can't do enough damage. Yes, he can actually. He's just on the edge of the acid spray, finding himself dead. The Doom is back off cooldown again for Doom. So they chase after Funnik, but it's Notel with a double Concoction stun. Now they go into the Doom over on Io. They want to ensure these kills if possible. PSM is just hanging in the tree line next to that tower. I think Crit's actually worked this one out. He's walking over and like, yep, there's the captain of Na'Vi, and he'll die to the liquid fire, and that's an easy pickup. So Na'Vi,
keep on saying, Alchemists don't need to run so farm heavy. They can just as easily be incredibly strong gankers because Solar Crest is as strong as ever. Oh. Nice pick off on Miracle.
Yeah, another duel to come in.
Combination with the Alchemist allows him to do essentially like 600, maybe 700 damage.
PSM, goodbye.
Yeah. Because you hit a hero, he's stunned up for weather through Na'Vi's peak, which is, I would say, the 20-minute mark, maybe 25.
I think they got enough to deal with that peak anyway.
Yeah.
And So they, like, Na'Vi smoke up to try and find Monkey Business, but Monkey Business, they come down and they find SoNNeikO. The instant Doom and the Ice Path as well on the Wisp. They actually put him under for over a minute.
Because of that, but they may not reach that point just because they chose to go for this slightly more efficient build with the mech being stalled up.
Well, Force is a long way up. The Ice Path's going to connect, same with the Concoction. Press the attack will break him free as the Lich ulti does not bounce, but look at Mumianda. He walks over, he realized the attack's going to come, but the Doom put on the cooldown for now, and Mumianda is well deep behind the lines, but the Diego's immortal. He's actually hoping he gets attacked here. He's losing so much damage, however, to Avort, but Naruto will finish the job with a Concoction Miracle being killed up, and he'll survive through it all too, and now Funnik is way too deep. Mumianda still hasn't broken the Diego's until now. The Ice Path will catch out too. Chris being on the money with this, and they just don't know where to fight. Like, what do you steal? You steal Ice Path for PSM, but Naruto again with that blink, jumping in with the unstable Concoction, following up with the Razors. They'll back up, but the Death Pulse are bringing them back up again. Crit can be careful to take the aggro of this tower. The Ice Path's going to keep Mumianda in too close, and they will be losing this Doom. Scorch is coming now off cooldown. No, he is not going to survive through this.
The miss up tilt lead as well. It's Solar Crest and all the miss up tilt. They still managed to pick up the Jakiro at the very least. As Dendi comes forward, what a great Ice Path.
Man, it might be great for him, but that side is going to drop on Dendi's head. Notel was able to take out the Wisp through the back lines, and PSM forced to run himself away. The Astray will come down. PSM, get out of the Astray! He actually stuck around inside of it.
They, Na'Vi turns things around.
They're keeping him. Mumianda's about to just walk himself in. Still got the BKB. Funnik's over on the side, and then already used press the attack. Gets caught up by the Ice Path. This is the exact control combo we're talking about, and the relocate save does not work, which means Wisp, he's coming back to the fight. He tried to drag him to the mid lane. That won't work. They catch out Avort in the tree line. They'll commit the Doom to this one, and Avort will end up dying. The Ice Path's already down, and, well, Razor's on the sidelines for 75 seconds. Right now.
They just lost it a little bit too much control early. Roshan could never go
gonna break. They start with the Lich ulti. At least the BKBs will protect them, and they keep that ulti up. The dual Doom is going to go down. The Wisp will be the one to find the kill. It was a dual win, and Grip forced into Roshan. Goes the Ice Path, and then TP out not in time. The SM is there for the Fate Bolt, and Na'Vi instantly try and capitalize. They're going to go in for Roshan. Buyback is available for Doom. And Miracle was thinking about this. He got a Blink Dagger plus the Greaves, which is already triggered. They'll let it go, and in fact, they just catch out SoNNeikO. He was just wanting to join the rest of his friends, and now they can side them down if they want to. He's so low, and Notel testing him into the tree lines. Just punch him. Punch him.
They really did not want to use Reaper's Scythe on that kill.
Which is weird. You think you want to. Fly's about to die in the mid.
It's a little bit weird because they should have known, like, oh, he's doing Roshan, because he gets one kill in the beginning, and then maybe he gets, he'll get a refresher eventually. Oh, Miracle's gonna be jumped on here.
Yeah, the relocate's coming in as well, which will ensure the kill. Going the way of the Razor in this case, but Mumianda's got his BKB up. He's already triggered off that Doom, but Ascendi got the BKB up, so not taking as much damage to Vorth, however. Caught inside that Macropire and the Lich ulti. They will...
Alchemist to be the other carry, the 2 position behind the Doom.
Unless Necro is going to go for something else. Jump in, there's your duel again. Funnik's already got 68 stolen damage, and now they're going to bring down more at 82 points of damage, and into Miracle. A double kill comes back off cooldown. They just keep pumping up Dendi a little bit more. SoNNeikO trying to keep that tether up. The S-Spray's not making it easy, but they get through the tier 3 tower, and now attacking into that melee racks. And where do you really go from here? Mumianda wants to doom up Dendi, but he's going to have to BKB in order to do it. On the level of death, okay, that helps. A lot of burst damage, and they glimmer caved anyway, but the Ice Path will connect. In comes Funnik, starts up the door, but Mumianda's just so strong. The Lich only coming into this fight, and with the duel breath as well, where's that side? It's going to be enough. The Legion is down for 90 seconds. The Yule set the rover onto the Razor, allowing the Ice Path to connect onto the Razor too, and Fly, he's too close. The Plasma Fuel will get the kill for Avort, but this Doom is still up, and Avort, holy, okay, that is 2 multipliers on the level death. Miracles on the back of PSM, and this is the fight the Monkeys were searching for, when Na'Vi just pushed it a little bit too far, and now they lose 3 heroes in quick. They want to have that defensive relocate during the fight, so you get a second life onto somebody else. And now they push up, Mumianda, they go for PSM, the Observer was on the hillside, and SoNNeikO trying to keep PSM alive, he's able to do so, the duel is over on Doom, and what can he do apart from actually live through this one? Tries to go for the Doom, but he can't get it off in time. There's 2 down, the buybacks are coming in, and the Necro is down on the sidelines. They can fall off into crit, so much damage from Dendi, going to turn the ulti on, but now Mumianda comes in, but the relocate takes Dendi all the way back home. all the way to base. You just force out 2 buybacks from the Doom as well as the Necro. You might lose the Wisp, but it's worth it.
Yeah, SoNNeikO. Sorry, buddy. There's no surviving here. Now, what Monkey Business will probably do is try and go Roshan.
Yeah, the Monkeys aren't even in position. I thought with an acid spray, as well as a little bit of harassment, they could slow down Navi from doing this, but
they don't have to fight before. Now you're fighting into an H's and G's. There's no way.
Real trouble. Blink up. There's your duel. Standing on him. The relocate's coming in too. Looking for the AoE stun. Not going to help. Miracle is going to survive long enough, however. There comes your Greaves, and they just run themselves in that side. It's not going to be enough damage to kill off Funnik. And Dendi split to the middle of the fight. Turns on that Requiem himself, forcing Monkeys back. But the Wisp is down. Moomian is going to join him in a moment. So one for right.
It's tough to say whether an Aghanim Scepter would make the difference here, but you saw the power of the Ethereal Blade. It kept the Necrophos alive, which was so important. They made an inefficient trade, but at least they kept it from being a total pickoff.
You'll Scepter up by crit. PSM came in very, very close. You got another Ice Path coming back off cooldown now. Hits Fly, hits Miracles. They crisscross the Ice Path, and Dendi try and bring down this range. Rice getting stunned out quite heavily. A Miracle, he's 8 seconds off the side. They burn through the Aegis to the Immortal. The Wisp already took out the cheese, so they don't have that bonus from Roshan anymore. And Chris is trying to keep Dendi back. The Liquid Fire having no real effect. No-Tail jumping out for the stun as he hits PSM. But it's all about holding the high ground while the Doom as well as the Lich is down. And there's that Assault Cuirass on Vorst. Actually take it back. They actually passed the cheese onto the Razor. So they still have this on the Vorst.
They'll commit for the melee racks. Monkey Business. Don't think they should contest.
There's your duel. It's over on Miracle. The E-Blade stopping Funnik once again with the Ice Path is there. The follow-up Ice Path Miracle. He's able to at least get the pulse off, but it's not enough to stay alive. The dual press doing its work on the Funnik, but with SoNNeikO tethered up, and Vorst just doesn't care. He's so tanky anyway. They're able to bring down this mid-ranking Navi with a huge advantage. No concoction available, but the acid spray comes off cooldown. Funnik just trying to run himself out. They're successful at doing so. As No-Tail again goes for this E-Blade. Press the attack, breaks Dendi free, and of course, doomed up Moomian trying to ensure the kill here, and he should be able to. The Vorst will tick out from this. 34, and yep, there he goes, he'll pop. PSM trying to juke it around the tree lines, the Ice Path is down, and there he is, called out. No-Tail's out of Shadow Blade, so he's trying to jump in behind. Moomian is exposing himself, but it's the jump out. They manage to catch out the Wisp, but SoNNeikO into a double Ice Path, and with the Lich holding, it'll bounce up. Actually, no, it won't. Dendi will trigger his BKB. There's only SoNNeikO to drop. But No-Tail wants more. Concoction still on cooldown for the moment, with a blink forward into the Ice Path, actually catching PSM as well. Dendi being Glimmercaped up, but he can't run himself out this one. What do you feel? It's only level 10, and Dendi, the size is able to connect 2. Well, that's nice for PSM. He stole Acid Spray, making this push just a little bit harder, but it makes it so easy when Dendi is 100% dead for that long. It's another 66 seconds until Dendi will be back up into the world of the living.
Yeah, it's one pickoff. This is the thing about the Aghanim Scepter on Necrophos. One pickoff can end the game.
And they've had another one. It's PSM. The Ice Path connects, and PSM is down so quickly. They can go for more. The duel. No-Tail so low. The winner will be Funnik once again, but the side drops him down. Now over 2 minutes without the Legion Commander. It's gone from bad to worse. Monkeys just buy back. They bring in No-Tail with the BTs. They can take 3 sets of practice here if they want to. While the Legion is gone, you've basically removed 300 damage a hit, as well as the control of duel.
Monkey Business are going all in. I mean, they bought back on No-Tail, knowing that you get the one pick off and you just keep funneling it. Again, the downtime. There is no real downtime. Like, he's going to have Reaper Scythe up in 20 seconds at about the same time that the SF is coming back up, and he still has the Legion Commander down.
Yep, and they still have Doom. But the ulti is still waiting there for Moomian. They go to the Ice Punch. There's just done an Vorst. They actually try and return it with the Lotus Orb, which is down for SoNNeikO, but at the end of the day, the Razor will pop. Now he'll have to buy back. Dendi is alive, and Monkeys might decide just to back it out this one. They've still got their BKBs and Doom available. The Ice Path to fly out again. This time it won't actually connect over on a Vorst, and Dendi triggers the BKB. Moomian just wants to get out of here. They have fast spray back off cooldown, and Navi chasing him a very, very long way. Moomian, he's got the space now. They break the static link, only 63 points of damage on. The E-Blade and Newell Scepter up. A Vorst being dual pressed up. SoNNeikO, he's got his carries back. They Lotus Orbit up again, and that's why they're trying to wait a little bit longer on that Doom. But Miracle, pick him up and throw him back down again. They do get through the Necro. He will buy back, but the Lich ulti coming into the fight. Now both PSM and Vorst have to split themselves up. The concoction will connect to PSM.
Or you could just boom, boom, boom.
Oh, they're running in. The smoke's gonna break on Monkey's Dendi. Well, they BKB. Funnik's gonna jump in, start the duel over on Crit. Jakiro, he bladed up and Funnik. Okay, they can finish the job with the SF Razors kicking in. The ice path from PSM catching up Moon Meander. They'll pick him up and toss him back down again. They need to keep this Doombringer alive. The score shot's gonna help with that. And the Lich ulti, well, it doesn't keep the bounce going. Another ice path from PSM, making it difficult for Monkeys to chase him. The support's in the tree line, running himself out of here. Nurse to the front line, standing wide directly, but he gets the sides off! Dendi's down! 2 minutes on the sideline, and they can keep on going. Blink and Concoction coming off cooldown now for Notel. The boss will not be able to survive through this one. They'll get the stun, Miracle's behind him, and there it is.
Their peak when they have all the BKBs. I don't think they'll be strong enough to end this game, and Monkey Business will eventually come back. But
Funnik, he's just going ham. He's after Notel at the moment. The ice path is down. It's allowing Funnik to attack, and now the side. Funnik is on the sidelines. They actually tried to return it with Lotus, but no joy. And GG, well played. Monkeys will take game number 1 here against Na'Vi. And this, yeah. You know, like, I was impressed as well with Na'Vi. It felt actually more like the 35-minute mark. Like, I was sitting there 25 minutes in going, okay, game is good. And then they fought back. Then you take out the mid-racks, and Na'Vi showed some spark of life. And then that mid-fight when Monkey's like, okay, now we push. The Alchemist was transferred over to the Necro, and you just... the death time.